What if I told you your coffee habits could explain frequency tables? Hey, I'm learning data analysis completely from scratch, and I'm sharing what I learned along the way. We're starting with data analysis and visualizations in Excel. So, if you're curious about data, you are in the right place. Say you ask 18 coworkers how many cups of coffee they drink daily. The answers are 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 1. Looks messy, right? An ungrouped frequency table fixes that. It shows how often each value appears, especially when the data set is small. Okay guys, let me show you quick how an ungrouped frequency table in Excel looks like. As you can see, there are three main columns. The first one is basically our data set, and the second one is the value, and the third one is the frequency. So let's go in the first one. This column is basically all the data set that we get. You remember we're talking with example like how many cup coffee any of your colleagues drinks. So let's say someone says 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 1. So basically all the data that we get, we have to put in this column. This is our data set. So this is the value that I'm going to explain you soon, and this is the frequency that we want to know. How many times each value must be a unique value appears in all these data set. So first of all, we need to find out the maximum value. For that, we need to put equal max is this one, and we need to find out what is the maximum value from all our data set. We hit enter, and we see 4 is the maximum value here, and we do exactly with the minimum value. We do equal. This time we type min here, and we select all our data set again, and we hit enter. So as you can tell, the maximum value is 4, and the minimum is 1. We need to put here in the value which one is the minimum value. Is 1, the second one is 2, 3, and 4. Now that we have this value, the unique value, we need to find out the frequency, which means how many people repeat the same value. In other words, how many of your colleagues drink only 1 cup of coffee in a day. So we need to put here equal. The function that we're going to need here is count, if is this one, and all the things that you need to put is right here. So we need to put all the range. That's basically this, and comma, and the value. So this one, how many times occurs in this data set. And the frequency is 5, which we can do exactly the same for this second one. Equal count if it's this one. This is the function that we need to know. For the frequency, we select all the range, comma, and 2. And 4 people say they drink only 2 cup of coffee in a day. And we can do exactly the same one by one. But however, we can drag or just double click, and we get all the data set. And that's all. This is Ungrouped. Stay tuned for more.